What's up, guys? Flaming Geek here. So, Marvel just announced that Venom is going to be played by none other than Tom Hardy. I am so excited for this. I had to absolutely make a video about it. I'm going to try to do more frequent videos regarding like stuff that's going on in the geek world. And yes, but I've got some really fun stuff to announce coming up soon, so we're getting to that. But anyways, Tom Hardy is going to be playing Venom, and I'm very excited for this. This is one of the other instances, the few instances, where there's going to be an actor who's played a character in the Marvel and the DC universe. And this is going to be really neat, simply because Tom Hardy is a very prolific actor. He's a method actor in a way, and he's very dedicated to the characters he brings. One of my favorite films of his is Bronson, and if you haven't seen Bronson, I highly recommend seeing it. It just shows his acting chops in it, and I can't wait to see him in Dunkirk coming up. He's just such a talented actor. Even if you go back to watching all of his works back when he wasn't famous or anything, pre-Inception time, he is a very dedicated actor, and it comes across in his roles, and he's able to bring a type of gravitas to each character, and he's able to make it his own. So I'm very excited to see this, because way back in early 2000s when Sam Raimi announced that Spider-Man 3 was going to have Venom, I was so excited. And then they said it's going to be played by Topher Grace, and I was like, really? The guy from that 70s show? But I was really little, and I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And that was terrible. I don't ever want to see that again. Whenever I think of Spider-Man 3 and Venom, this is literally the scene I think of every time.
You gotta take it off.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I know what it feels like. It feels good.
Dear God.
Everything.
Make it stop!
You lose yourself. Let it go.
I like being bad. It makes me happy.
No. But I do have faith that Tom Hardy is going to be able to really portray a very complex character, because the nature of Eddie Brock and his relationship with the symbiote that is Venom, and the history behind Venom, and how Venom has gone across the galaxy and such and landed on Earth, and the dichotomy of it between Spider-Man and Eddie Brock and all that stuff. It's really deep and psychological, and I think that Tom Hardy will be able to play off it. I can't wait to see Venom go up against Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think that would be really neat, but I won't really have a sense of it until I see Spider-Man Homecoming. But I love Venom, and I love Carnage also. I have a Carnage mug. It's going to be neat, and it's interesting to see where Marvel's planning on taking their superhero franchise further. I like the diversity that's kind of happening right now, but at the same time, I'm a little bit getting tired of these superhero films, which doesn't mean I'm not going to go see them. I am a diehard superhero fan, down to my bones, and I just can't wait to see what else is in store. I want more films surrounding villains. Venom is a fantastic villain to introduce into the Spider-Man world, into this Marvel franchise, and I think if played correctly, and if the script is good, and if the direction and everything goes into it, we can have a very fantastic villain, because I'm tired of the Marvel villains not being so complex. Marvel doesn't have the best track record for villains. They had Christopher Eccleston play the Dark Elf in Thor, The Dark World, and I can't even remember what his name was because he was so forgettable. Malekith, I think that was his name, Malekith. Such a forgettable villain, and I'm tired of them casting these pretty good actors into these roles, and then it essentially being like, that's the villain. Oh, they're dead. That's it. We don't care about it. I want a strong villain. I go and see movies, in a sense, for villains. I find villains more interesting, even when I read them in comics or in books. There's more of a complexity behind a villain, and if you have a strong villain and you have If you have a strong villain, then you can have a really strong hero play off of it, and it makes the film so much better. It makes it seem more real and more relatable, and I have a feeling that Tom Hardy will definitely be able to bring this to the role. What do you guys think about this new casting decision? Are you excited to see Tom step up into the Marvel franchise? It seems like every actor in Hollywood right now is trying to get into either Star Wars or Marvel. It's very interesting. So what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. You can like, comment, subscribe to my channel. You can come watch me stream on Thursdays and Saturdays on Twitch at The Flaming Geek. I'm right now streaming Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain again, and I have a thing on Saturdays called Fallout Saturdays. I also stream a lot of horror games. I'll be streaming Outlast coming up soon. You can follow me on Instagram at The Flaming Geek, and obviously subscribe to this channel, guys. Let's try to get me, I want to aim for 500 before I leave to another country, which I will be announcing soon in my next reaction trailer. And as always, thank you for your support. And as always, my friends, live long and prosper. Frosty.